Welcome back, everybody. To Toron town, also known as La Ville de Toron. It's the French. This is where all the Torons congregate in the centre here. It's crazy busy. Not here, because I just got here, but in the centre. Well, I say centre, up Trafalgar Square. Very, very, very busy. Thank you very much, Peter. That's very kind of you, and a warm welcome here from Central London Horseguards. Got here spot on, everybody. It's exactly now 6 minutes. Welcome, Cecilia. Wow, watching from down under. 6 minutes until the changeover. And I didn't notice actually until I reviewed the video of the guard pacing the minutes that when he came to the fence this morning, an Australian tourist said to him, "How are you going?" Literally, like, "How are you going?" I didn't know that, and you could just about see the guard break a smile. Just about. I didn't get that. I didn't actually hear it with my own ears this morning, probably because it was too noisy. But yeah, when I reviewed the video, and obviously my camera was closer to the guard than I was, yeah, you can pick that up. But that video's up there. Yeah, I've just had lunch. Just had a quick lunch. 2 matcha lattes as well. I'm good to go. I'm like buzzing with energy, so it's all good. I'll be here, other than a very quick break later, during which I probably won't break the live. A break to pick up a bag and get another drink. I will be probably around 2:40. But there'll be no breaks in the live if I can help it. So yeah, all good. Thank you, Louise. I'm massively recharged. You ready to go? Hopefully you can hear it in my, energetic voice. Also, everybody, finally, the sun's come out. Notice the officer over here in the middle has got short sleeves. Yeah, he's wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. I mean, to be honest, he's braver than I am. Oh, not sure if you heard that. Guard over there just screaming at somebody. Get back from the archway. We literally just got here and the guard is already shouting in someone's face. Hasn't even started yet. Anyway, we've shortly got a full changeover. Foot and horse, or boxman as they're commonly known. Yeah, so everything is about to happen, and the sun came out. I mean, guys, it doesn't get any better. You know, food, drink, sunshine, guards, perfect. So let's see. It's not mega rammed, but it's pretty busy. Very much. It's not even 1 p.m. yet. It's always those last 2 hours that everything goes mad. So we'll see. But I've got the best spot on the line. What a surprise! And we'll see. Temperature is, give or take, probably around 10 degrees, I would say. Maybe a little bit warmer in the sunshine when the sunshine decides it's going to grace us with its presence. Film him. Who are we filming? Oh, you mean the guard? I mean, I will be, of course. Once he's actually here, then he will be in the live, I'm sure. If and when he's actually here. Thank you very much. Very kind, and welcome to you in Germany as well. Yep, everything is great, guys. Just had a break, just had lunch, something to drink. It's all good. So now I'm fully recharged for the next roughly, give or take, 3 hours worth of horse guard goodies. I think is how I'm going to describe these lives going forward. Yeah, horse guard goodies coming up. I also took the opportunity while I was stuffing my face in prep to upload to this morning's footage. So we've got Spandau Ballet, gold, ta-da, amazing. We've got Daft Punk, get lucky. We've also got, what was the other thing? Oh yes, the guard. Yes, they're very friendly. How you going? Greeting from the Australian chap to the guard, to the Kingsguard, Irish guard. So it was rather nice all round, to be honest. In fact, actually even better than rather nice. It was outstanding in every way. People not listening to the guard as usual.
Second line.
Yep, second line.
Sorry.
Yep. That empty line, everybody, is not empty anymore. Look, that's how busy it is. Lovely. In fact, it's a million miles. Actually, wait, look, second white line. This is the queue for the first white line, let alone the second. I have no idea how they're going to fit. Wait. I think he's actually telling him to get out of the front. There's not enough space here, literally not enough space for everybody to fit. You know what guys are saying, is it busy there? Hey, what do you think? Is it busy here? It's pretty busy. This whole entire group still don't understand they're blocking the horse box. like absolute Taurons all over again. Look. So if they don't move, they're all getting arrested. 40 just said you got 40 seconds. Unbelievable, literally. Some people finally figured out that it's better not to try and squish on an already packed white line here. He's still going to tell them to move back. Look, they're just not listening to him. That's just like, unbelievable. No, I mean literally. People just not quite figuring out that, hey, get behind the white line. But it is what it is. Anyway, horses are about to come out, as is the foot guard, I think, behind us. Unless he's already in the archers. I didn't see him leave. Anyway, here we go. Bing bong, 1 p.m. Blues and Royals. Oh wow, actually wait, it's two of my favourite guards at the same time. Plus the guy with the super voice. Magnificent. Even outside the piece, telling people to move behind the bollards. There's too many people here. Like way too many people here. Beautiful thing to see, eh? Lovely. So watch the dismount, and then I'm going to hopefully. Police officer just telling the little man behind me to come forward so he can see better. Very kind. Love this guy's voice. Behind me, actually. I don't think the guard is still in the archers behind me, which means he's in the archers on the other side, over there, at least in theory. So we'll see in a second what's going to happen with that. It certainly looks like it would be. But maybe the other guards are coming out. Let's have a look.
All the new ones are back in the archers. Where are they going?
Blues and Royals, guys, current regiment we're looking at the moment, placed the lifeguards yesterday, or rather today. They would have taken over after end of day inspection yesterday. So they would have arrived here at Horseguards last night. So off they march into the arches. Yeah, the other guard that's going to come back this way is in the arches. He must have gone to the arches before I came in. And the curious thing is that the police at the moment are not telling everybody to make any space. So let's see what happens when the last guard comes out in a moment, whether or not they do, or whether they leave it to the guard to make the space. There's not a million people squishing behind me, but it's pretty packed. No, I mean, there's no need for anyone to be here when the place is closed. It shuts at 7. I don't think anyone needs to be here 24 hours. There's always a single guard. Oh, yeah, he's asking them to make a gap. Yeah, he's asking to make a gap for the guard. Everyone's trying to. Let's have a look and see if it works out. I think it'll be fine. The guard is coming out. Everybody's made a bit of space for him. So it looks to me like it'll be all good. I just had to tell one tourist to get out of the way. Tour on. And boom. Straight in cleanly. It's when the police don't bother to tell the tourists, where they try and trick them, that they get caught out. Which happens occasionally. Not often, but occasionally. Anyways, yeah, Blues and Royals back here at Horse Guards, everybody. Looking, we say magnificent, I think is the word. Pretty much. Very, very clean change there. Very clean change. Here comes a massive throng. And I'll head out, focus on the horses. It's actually pretty bright. I've got sunglasses on. I'm just thinking it's quite bright today. And I've actually got sunglasses on, which must mean it's doubly bright. But let's see if any of these people are silly enough to risk it. I don't think they will, but you just never know when it's this busy. It's got dogs here as well today. Will anyone risk it? Probably not. Including me. Oh, troop is just closing up. Busy here. Very busy here, in fact. Crazy busy. With a crowded horse. How is filming today? The conditions at the moment are kind of spot on. It's not cold, the light's good, pretty bright day overall. Yeah, pretty good. Way too many people though. Look, I mean, just look, it's completely packed here. Chaos. So the guards have just come back on. I don't envy them. I mean, it's nice and warm and sunny. That's the good news. Bad news is that there are way too many people.
There's nothing to watch. You're just guarded.
Again, the vast majority being French students. Hiya, Toddy. Welcome. Welcome. I hope that you're enjoying it. What do you mean? What kind of a comment is that? A blackguard question? What are you expecting here? If you don't like it, leave the channel. Who cares which colour the guard is? I couldn't care less, and neither should you. Anybody mentioning anything about, you know, the colour of the guard, mods, gone. These are servicemen. The colour of their skin or elsewhere is absolutely irrelevant. It's a stupid question from an idiot. What do you mean, why not? Because I just said so, that's why not. Exactly, yeah. No time for idiots that just let's not I can't even bother to waste my time. Anyway, I think we get it, guys. It is the building with a clock. Part of the reason it was a bit squished there, sorry, is that this van was parked in the corner. It's just coming out now. 1 second. This van was literally parked right in the corner, so it meant there was less space. Here's a question, Toddy. In your day, I don't know how long ago you were Blues and Royals. In your day, did they shout as much as they do now? Less than they do now? or more than they do now. Because the Blues and Royals 100% are definitely a lot more vocal, at least recently, a lot more vocal than the Lifeguards. An awful lot more vocal. Not in a good or bad way, they just are. Very, very, very firm in their, in a verbal discipline hammer. How was it in your day? Were tourists better behaved as well? Is the other question that springs to mind. Toddy's an ex-guard, ex-Blues and Royals. Yeah, all about individual personalities. It makes sense. It makes sense. Plus, to be honest, it wasn't that long ago. The guards were here working with no social media, so they didn't need to worry about people with cameras watching every single thing that they're doing all the time. So I dare say that there would have been a lot of funny moments captured in that golden period, 70s, 80s, 90s, before every single piece of everything was constantly recorded and shared. Yes, it's great that we can archive this footage, but at the same time, there is a certain downside to everything being recorded all the time. Yeah, two magnificent, massive horses. I'm not sure which horse this is. I can tell you right now, I've got an inkling this is the biggest horse from the stables. I'll try and find out later. If any of the guards are watching now and know which horse this is, I've got a distinct idea. It might be Overlord. This horse is massive, everybody. It is enormous, okay? Bearing in mind I'm 6'2". If I stood in front of the horse, it's at least 7 foot to the top of the horse's head. It's massive. This is the biggest horse. I'm sure it's the biggest horse, or the second biggest horse. It is enormous. In fact, it's bigger. Yeah, it is. This horse is bigger than the one at the other end. In fact, this is the biggest horse that I remember seeing here in a good number of weeks. Yeah, massive, massive animal, really huge. See, just give you an idea, look. I'm not sure if that really shows you. That woman's probably about, I don't know, 5 foot or something. The horse is just, look, towering above her. Enormous, beautiful horse. I would say even 17, the biggest horse is 17.5. I think this is the biggest horse. First or second largest horse from Hyde Park Stables, without a doubt. Yeah, beautiful, magnificent, flawless horse. I would not want to get too close to, I can tell you that. Absolutely incredible. What an animal, eh? What an animal. In fact, I think this is partly why most people are not going over to touch it. It's so big. How many horses do they have? Around 260 in total. The entire Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment is roughly 260 horses, give or take. Is this a museum? No, it's not a museum. It's a ceremonial entrance through the gates here in the centre to Buckingham Palace. Horseguards, this is called, on Whitehall here in central London. But yeah, if anybody confirms that's Overlord, I think that is the biggest horse. I seem to remember the guards telling me that was the biggest. But he is a beast, isn't he? How much? I know you guys asked. There is the Guards Museum here as well, a small museum. Poster for it's on the wall there. What do the guards get paid? I mean, they get paid, trooper wages. Whatever a trooper earns in the UK or France or anywhere else, that's what they get paid. These are soldiers, serving soldiers. If a horse has to use the restroom, is there one to clean up? Somebody cleans up at the end. No, mods will block anybody that's riding all in caps. They will simply block you, so there's no point. All capitals are reserved for mod announcements, guys, ideally, unless it's something super important that needs immediate attention. Which, in all honesty, it probably isn't. Just easy gizmo, if we make exceptions, everyone will take advantage of it. You know that. It's got to be one rule for all. If you notice, you wouldn't notice, but it doesn't make sense. I was going to say, if you notice, I never use all caps in other people's lives. I wouldn't do it either. Time here, 13:13, coincidentally enough. Dark Navy, yep, different regiment. 2 regiments in the Household Cavalry Lifeguards, who wear the red with the white plumes. They finished up here yesterday. And the current regiment we're looking at, Blues and Royals, Navy uniforms, red plumes. They took over from the Lifeguards. I don't know at this point how long they're going to be here for. They might be here for 1 or 2 or 3 days. They could be here until the weekend. In other words, Sunday night. I honestly don't know. It depends. Today's Wednesday. If they got a full, in other words, the longest shift, that would be 96 hours, which would take them through to Sunday. All kinds of people shouting and screaming and just constant. I mean, look, this is how many people are sort of waiting or watching and deciding whether they need to get a picture closer or whether they want to touch the horse. So it's busy here. busy, very busy. And as I said, it always just takes one or two to come forward, pat the horse, despite the horse being absolutely massive, and then everyone else will follow. But people are staying well back from the horse at the other end because it's so big. I will try and confirm with one of the police if the horse is indeed the biggest. I don't recognise any of the officers that are here today actually, so it might not be as simple as that, but we'll see. If I can find out, I will. If by some miracle anyone in the lifeguards is watching, or indeed a current Blues and Royals, and know the names of the two horses on duty here today, that would be wonderful. I've got an inkling, potentially, I don't know why, but I think the horse in front of me, it is okay to pat the horse, might be called Carlo, and the one behind me, I'm still guessing it's Overlord. Let's see. If I can find out, I will. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen people this reluctant to go forward actually, and they're all gathered, but the horses are so big today that they're scared to go near them. Oh, hold on. First brave punter standing up. Round of applause. Yeah, French. It's a French tour group of French students. Here we go. Look, they saw somebody do it now. Now they're going to join in. Foot guard is out to my right. Yeah, Frenchies students. Beware horses make a quiet. Hey, perhaps they only read and speak French and might not understand it. Like, what is this? Guys, come on.
Non, bouge pas, Valentin. Approche-toi parce que.
100%, yeah, 100%.
Bah, à côté de ta sœur.
Hey, dzień dobry, if you're watching in Poland.
C'est bon.
C'est bon. No, please feel free. Anyone is welcome to message me, to DM me, either on Insta or on TikTok. Either is fine. I won't be able to check it now, but I always reply to DMs when I can. Yeah, 100% all city kids. If anyone tries to speak to me later, I'll find out where they're from. Don't sound like Parisians to me, but what do I know? Oh, thank you, guys. Crouching. Cheers. No, it's just cool. I promise, it's okay.
Where is the... Oh, there. There you go.
Hey, welcome. Watching from Nebraska.
You like that? Smile. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Thank you.
Ah, that's actually a small fact. I didn't even know that, Toddy. I didn't know that. Thank you very much. Yeah, even when I visited the stables at the barracks, I didn't know that. So that's good to know. Is it on a specific foot, Toddy? Okay, is it always at the front left, back right, whatever? If it is, I'll see if I can sort of zoom in on the right foot. I have no idea why there's a round of applause inside. I don't know what just happened. Curious. There is literally a round of applause on the other side of the gate. I think it's just a tour group applauding their teacher. Cut their hoof off so that evidence they have not been sold. Oh, really? Wow, that's extraordinary. Wow. See, I'm getting educated today, guys. Thank you. No. That's not a beware sign. That sign is up there because I'm in Belgium, in the Belgian city of Beware. That's why you're hearing everybody speaking French and Flemish. Why does the guard not look happy? I mean, Are they supposed to look constantly happy? It's work, you know. Do you always sit there smiling when you're at your computer, like, oh my god, I'm so happy that I'm doing this spreadsheet? It's no different. You know, the guys at work. You know, they're not here to dress up for the tourists. They're here because they're working. Thank you, Becky. Royal Horse Dragoon Guards. It's kind of you. I'm not sure that Flemish would be my my first language. If I were going to start a language from scratch, like right now, I'd go for Mandarin, 100%. And not just block. Change block to band cat if you can, just so people don't quite understand. A lot of people think that block means they can come back tomorrow. I think any negative or racist comments, people will be permanently banned from the channel, and will not come back under any circumstances. Massively, guys. The mods do a top job here. We only have 3 rules on this channel. They're very simple. No racism, no misogyny, no trolling. That's it. Everything else is a free-for-all. Very liberal rules here, but you know it's important that the few rules we do have are respected. Again, you know, these people are at work. Oh, 1 second. Somebody's posing. I didn't even notice the foot guard is out. He will typically stand here for roughly, give or take, 5 minutes. I'm just thinking, wait, if it's now 1:20, either he's about to leave when we hit a ding dong, or it'll be a couple more minutes and he'll leave at maybe 13:25. I didn't actually notice him standing here, so I don't know how long he's been here. So he's either just about to leave, in which case he might well shout in someone's face, or he's got a few more minutes. Let me get into a slightly better spot. 1 second. If anybody touches him, makes physical contact with his arm or anything else, he will tell them to get back. So it's only going to take one to be a little bit too, how do we say, enthusiastic. Oh, love that. See that? It just pushed him aside. Do you see that? Do you see that, guys? Do you see the arm?
Sorry.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, guy deserves it. I'm not sure why he did, but he put his fingers in front of the guard's face. That was very disrespectful. How tall is the guard? 6 foot, I guess. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe 5'11". Can't really tell. Yeah, definitely pushing the luck, some of these people, I tell you, definitely pushing their luck. I really love the fact that he gave that guy a gentle shove. He was way too close. Oh, again, you see that, everybody? Little shove. People getting too close, taking the mick, getting pushed aside. And then standing right in front of the camera. Unbelievable, though. I think these people are just clowns. It's good to see that he did super well though. The trooper was very restrained, in fact. Instead of screaming in their faces, which he could perfectly have done, and we've seen it many times, he gave the first warning, which was just a very gentle little push. You know, in other words, you know, give me some space, you know, respect my personal space, etc. Can't disagree with that. Literally, it's impossible to disagree with it. 100%. Going to get a lot more of that between now, the coronation, and going into the summer, when obviously it gets ridiculously busy here. When it's super busy and people are taking pictures with the guard, often They don't intentionally touch the guard. People are often pushed by the scrum. That's when the guards really lose their temper, like massively lose their temper, and rightly so. It's just bang out of order that anybody touches them. If, for example, any of us were doing any kind of work, say we were stacking shelves at Sainsbury's, for goodness sake, and somebody came up and pushed against us, we'd be pretty angry, wouldn't we? No difference here at all. No difference. Respect that personal space. Simple. Genuinely surprised though, actually, not only because it happened to one person, but then another second just after that. It's just odd though. Why would somebody get super close to him and then get pushed away, and the other people that were watching it make the same mistake? It's like, I keep using this word Tauron, tourist morons, but it really does apply sometimes. This is not complicated stuff. This is not even linguistically dependent. If you get too close to anyone else's personal space, whether at work or not, you're going to be a bit like, oh, get away from me, A stranger right next to you, literally touching you arm to arm, is just weird. How long do they train for this? They don't train for this specifically. They train horsemanship, obviously. They're a cavalry regiment. Next to this huge horse, very tiny. I mean, I feel tiny next to this horse, and I'm a pretty big guy. Yeah, exactly that. If I were standing there and somebody sort of come and stood next to me and rubbed my arm, I'd be like, dude, just get away. It's just odd. Keeping my eye out on the right for when the guard's going to move. I'm waiting for a bell. He's now been standing there for the best part of about 7 minutes, I think. When I first turned around, it was just before 1:20. It's just about to go to 1:26. It's a hell of a long time. I don't remember them ordinarily standing there that long. So I'm slightly confused, actually, why he's been there for so long. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if you tried to do this, for example, in Russia or in the US, what would happen to you? Honestly, it's not even worth thinking about. If you didn't end up seriously hurt, you'd end up dead. Simple as that. So we're exceedingly liberal here, liberal democracy. Try doing this in several other countries around the world. In fact, even get too close to a French policeman, they'll scream in your face and put their hand straight on their gun. Just like the officer here, female police officer here, has got her finger on her, I think it's a Heckler & Koch machine gun, just like the guy that's inside the gates as well. It's always very, very, very busy here. And I think the officers are paying particularly close attention to a couple of slightly weird characters that have been going back and forwards. Nothing bad has happened today, and hopefully it won't, but just odd characters around. Yeah, I know. That said, these guys, they know how to deal with idiots. I mean, they really know how to deal with idiots, as we've seen many times. And that's the best part of it. If something does go wrong, they're well equipped to take care of it. What are they guarding? They're guarding this. What's that? Ceremonial entrance to Buckingham Palace. Three more minutes. So it was a 10-minute stand. No, it's not. He's not always standing here. I still haven't worked out the actual specifics of this. Toddy, if you're still on, can you give us any info about the specifics of this? Why is it that sometimes they'll come out and stand here for 5 minutes, sometimes they'll come out and stand here like the chap here, who's been here for almost 10 minutes? Is there any sort of rhyme, reason, rules about this? But more importantly, how does he know how long he's been here? Is it just based solely off the chime of the clock above horse guards? Because I still haven't figured it out. As I said before, it's like some sort of medieval Game of Thrones type arrangement.
Allez, avancez, vous êtes en retard là, avancez s'il vous plaît. Faites attention aux groupes.
You see, literally, guys, you can probably hear how many people are speaking French next to me, behind me, all over. Everyone here pretty much is speaking French. Can they have hearing in the ear? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by the... Well, 1 second. So many comments, guys. 1 second. Was it your Basket Film 1 doing this last week? He moved at the chime. Yeah, I was here when one of them moved at the chime because I was wondering how on earth they keep time. Literally, I still wonder how on earth they keep time. Because if the longer shift, for example, standing at the front is 10 minutes. The bell chimes every 15 minutes. Okay, potentially he could leave at 5 past the hour and stand here until the bell, which would chime at 15. But the bell is about to chime, as far as I can see, in the next 30 seconds. So I still don't figure out. Maybe I'm simple. I have no idea. It might well be. That's an excellent point, actually. I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think the Blues and Royals do, for whatever curious historical reason, stand here longer than the lifeguards. I don't ever remember watching a lifeguard stand here that long. Hey, welcome, Shannon. Thank you for joining and watching. So yeah, a very curious thing. Very, very, very curious. In fact, exceedingly curious. Here we go. Not the best place to put a pushchair with your kid, is it? But some people just don't get it. I wasn't sure actually if he was going to walk straight through the toys. I couldn't quite tell the angle, but he's all good. Straight back into the arches. Sorry folks, there were so many questions coming in. I literally saw like either 500 questions come at once. I couldn't answer any of them. Apologies. 1 second guys and I'll focus on the screen. Just 1 second everyone. Okay, sorry, I just had to reply to my friend's message. 1 second, let me get back outside. Just a quick question. Is there any way to know the names of the 2 horses that are here today? By any chance? Will one of the guards maybe tell you?
Unlikely.
You don't think?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I thought I'd ask, doesn't hurt. Cheers. So just asked a place there. He said unlikely, being coy. Yep, Blues and Royals Farmer Teddy. They just arrived. I'm thinking they probably turned up and swapped over out the back yesterday evening, maybe around sort of 4 o'clock-ish probably, after the end of day inspection, 4 o'clock, 4:10. Yeah, this horse is absolutely massive. It is by far the biggest horse that I've ever seen here. Unless I can't say it unequivocally unless I know the name of the horse. And actually, what I might do, in fact, I might ask the trooper. If the trooper comes out a little bit later, I might ask him. Yeah, they're flawlessly turned out. Has the mood around the castle changed since the what? Sorry, since the death of the Queen? I mean, it's a good one. I mean, you know, obviously Her Majesty is greatly missed. However, it's as packed as it's always been. You know, there's still that interest is. Yes, a lot of people love Her Majesty on a personal level, but the interest fundamentally is in the institution of the monarchy. I would argue, you know, much more so than in any one individual. Yes, a lot of people have their favourites. You know, I like Prince Edward, I like the Duke of Edinburgh, I like the Prince of Wales. You know, I like a different member of the royal family. But I don't think it's really changed. You know, the key reason we still have a royal family is consistency, longevity, and that seems to be pretty much the way things are in terms of, how do I say it? In terms of the way that things work. In this country, everything is about, you know, history, tradition, heritage, continuity. that was nice timing, everybody. And that also was not for me. Just let confirm, guys, that was not for me. The shout there. That was lovely timing. We just happened to stroll over at the moment. The couple of idiots were, you know, being disrespectful, not reading the sign, which is right there. Hope you saw that, everybody, just now. Just a couple of guys. They didn't massively go around the corner. He said, "Get back from the archers." Why? Because the tourists, Taurons, whatever you want to call them, they were sticking their heads around the corner. That's super freaky, actually. It is actually a quite rare thing on the live, as a lot of you know, to walk over to the arches and then literally have somebody shout, you know, "Get out of the arches" at the moment we turn up at the arches. That literally never happens. So that was quite a weird and freaky coincidence. Oh, he made the little kid jump there. The kids didn't do anything wrong, but he made them jump because he tapped the sword. But 1 second, he just came back to the arches and he's already on the move again. Now I'm doubly confused. Ah, the other way this time. See? Responsible parents, that's what you do. You usher your kids out of the way and make way for the guard. The two kids here that are just wandering around without any direct supervision, what a surprise, are French. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, that was literally the moment I arrived at the arches. She screamed right in their face, "Get back!" And you know what? That's good. Why? Because they needed to get back. Crowd's cleared now. A little bit of calm, peace and quiet at the front, finally. Won't last though. Yeah, it's always the case. It's always the little Frenchies. I don't know why. Somebody mentioned earlier it's because French parents treat their kids like adults. Maybe they do. That would certainly explain it somewhat. It might well be the case that the horses are so big that everyone's getting too scared to go anywhere nearby and actually pat them. I haven't seen very many people patting the tourists at all. Yeah, I know, it's extraordinary how they just don't quite get it. Yeah, it's always the Frenchies. I got a lot of respect for Frenchies. I tease and play about it, but my best friend is French, and she knows how much I tease every aspect of French culture. We Brits secretly love French in every way. 1 second. Yes, we do. We have a secret affinité for the Frenchies, as we call them. And let's not forget, everybody, the Frenchies call English people roast beefs. So, you know, it works both ways, to be honest. Okay, some of us like Frenchies. We don't all, I mean, you know. We have our stereotypes about different nationalities, you know, whether it's Spanish, French, Italian, whatever. Is that a different uniform? It's not. Actually, wait, it is, yes, but it's not in the context in which I think you asked the question. In other words, did the guards change the uniform? No. It's a different uniform because it's a different regiment. So we have two regiments that flip-flop and change duty here at Horse Guards. The Life Guards, which everybody knows because of those red tunics, and the Blues and Royals, which everybody also or should know because of the red plume. So yeah, different regiment, that's all. They're both household cavalry. Blues and Royals and Life Guards combined form a household cavalry, household cav mounted regiment. No, they don't actually clear everything up every single time there's a mess on the floor. And the reason they don't do it is, could you imagine being the trooper that's sent out with a shovel? Every single trooper, you know, would be mercilessly filmed, and every sort of stupid, you know, meme would be made of you know, oh, this guy is actually a literal shit shovel or whatever. I think, in my opinion, that's why they don't send out somebody with a shovel to clean up during the day. You know, who would want to do that anyway as a job? Yes, of course they could find someone to do it, but I just don't see it. Also, 1 second, I just walked in, I just noticed. Hold on, everyone. These, sorry, I swear these are new. These were not here, unless they were sunk in the ground. I've never actually ever seen these bollards raised. These three bollards in the middle. These traffic bollards. I've never ever seen them out of the ground. Wait, they don't actually. Wait, maybe they are brand new. They look pretty new. But yeah, I've never seen these up. But that's why I just bashed into one. It's like, what's that? I thought it was a person. It's a massive flipping anti-traffic bollard. I know they go up and down. I know that. But what I'm saying is, I've never ever seen them up, ever, not even once. So I'm wondering for what reason they're up today. Because normally these are the bollards. You know, when the police say get behind the bollards, these bollards, people line up here. But these three, I've never seen them. So I don't know if this is new. Maybe something. I mean, actually, looking at the top, they look pretty new. These do not look weathered, do they? I've never ever seen them or noticed the circular things in the ground. So either I'm blind or they're brand new. One or the other. Curious. Oh, here we go again. Look. Wait, hold on a second. No way. The whole family didn't just go around the arches complete with their suitcases, surely. No way. He must have come out. There's no way. Somebody just shouted, "Get back from the arches!" But I don't think it was that old guy. There's no way he just carried all that luggage into the arches. No chance. No, I can't. You know, I sometimes do speak with the police here because I know a couple of them well. They're not here today, and you know, the police are not here as you know, as a sort of information post. They're here to work and make sure the area is secure. Okay, I don't know how much longer the other guard is going to wait here for. He's just at the end of the tunnel. I'm not going to go all the way through onto Horseguardsparade because I'm pretty sure he's been here a while now that he'll come back out in a moment. And it'll be interesting to see when he comes out. Hey, you alright?
Did you shout at the people coming out?
It's a very good question. I saw an old guy with suitcases. I thought it was him, but there were also some kids running around, so I didn't quite see it. Yeah, bit of a mystery one.
Funny if we shouted at the people.
Literally, because I think actually the old guy coming out, he looked quite important. He might well have been a military guy that's staying there, and the guard might have made a mistake, but I didn't get there in time. Yeah, sadly. A bit quiet, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, it is.
In a very good way today. I hope it stays like this for the time being. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the guy he shouted at was actually an officer that was staying there. He did not look like a typical tourist. That very well dressed gentleman. But who knows? You know, it's always these curious anomalies here. Oh, it's not a round of applause for the horse, everybody. Wait, what is it? Is it a Frenchie tour group? It is TikTok. You want to know which account it is, guys? Yeah. French?
We're French.
Oh, you're French? Okay, one second. I would never have guessed, actually. Hardly any French here today. One second. Here. Didn't work, we need the code. Yeah, got it? Yeah?
Follow.
You're going to follow? Where are you from? Where in France? Which part of France are you from?
French?
Yeah, where in France? Paris,
Paris,
Montreux?
Paris.
Oh, you're Parisians,
Yes.
yeah? Is it a holiday now in France? Lots and lots of French people here in London.
What?
Holiday? School holiday for you guys, yeah? How to say? I don't know how to say it in French. Like, guys, can anybody translate it? How do you say is it a school holiday in French? Wait, I'm just going to ask here. And they'll say it in French. Anyone? Can you say, is it a school holiday? How do you say that? Come on, guys. One of you can speak French. Rose, someone else? Oh, yes, yeah, of course it is. Vacation for you guys now.
Ah oui, on a vacances.
Ah, okay, I understand. Okay, thank you guys, good to meet you.
Bye.
Everyone, Corporal of Horses here again. I'm going to try, as it's quiet today, to ask him the names of the two horses without filming him. Corporal, I'm not filming. Can I ask you a question? Is the name is George, the Overlord, the horses?
No.
Which can I not ask the names, or is it possible? No? Oh, nice. He doesn't want to tell me. Lovely. He's just said no. What a very curious thing to say. He actually didn't want to tell me the name of the horses. Why is that like a secret? I don't understand. Bizarre. Maybe he thinks that I'm not being respectful. No idea. That's very curious. I didn't think that would have been a sensitive question. You guys, you heard that? Yeah, I literally just said to him, can I ask you these? Anyway, he's doing his job. You know, it's his right if he doesn't want to talk to me. I didn't film him when I told him he wasn't being filmed, but obviously he didn't want to speak to me, so perhaps he doesn't like me. Yeah, I mean, I only wanted to know if those horses were there. I didn't actually ask the names of the horse. I just said, "Can I ask? Is it blah or blah?" Never mind. It is what it is. If you don't ask, you don't get. Am I right? Yeah, I mean, you know, he's busy. He's at work, and it's his right whether he wants to speak or not speak. I will not criticise him for not wanting to speak, but it would have been nice if he at least said, "I'm sorry, I can't tell you that." But it is what it is. Never mind. I bet in your day there would have been a little bit more chatty, Toddy. No. No, I personally have never seen anyone talking to him, asking questions, and I've never asked him a question. So it may well be simply that he's been told not to engage with the public. One second, I'm going to ask an expert in a minute when he comes out of the gates, just so that we know. 1 second. Hey, got a quick question. You know that corporal of horse that just came out. Have you ever spoken to him before? No. I just said to him, "Do you know the names of the horses?" Like, he doesn't want to even talk about it. Curious. Wait. Yeah, maybe it just tempers a little bit shorter than usual because of the fact these guys are working super hard, obviously, just before the coronation. 1 second, not allowed to talk to people on the job. No, I would say no. Why? Because the other corporal of horse that was here recently, I had a chat with him. Different guy, much older guy. I don't know if he's been here longer. He was here for a long time, and he was happy to talk. I went over and I had a chat with him. Lovely. So I guess it depends. Some people are happy to talk, some aren't. His prerogative. It's his workplace. I will not criticise him for deciding he doesn't want to talk. With me, like literally 5 minutes ago, it's pretty quiet here, and then all of a sudden, it's not quiet here anymore. The horses' names start with the first letter of their commanding officer. Yeah, but I mean, the fact that I actually said to him, I could ask, Jorix or whatever overlord the names of the horses. I think he would have probably realised that, I at least had an inclination of some of the horse names. In other words, how would I have known those names if I hadn't been told? Anyway, it is what it is. Let's move on. It doesn't matter. Curious situation there, but it happens here sometimes. It can't always go, swimmingly. Yeah, household cav is the only regiment that has a corporal of horse, or that specific rank is unique to the household cavalry.
Nice, Shuba, nice.
That's a good thing, in fact. We're all about tradition, continuity, longevity, etc. here. That's a very, very good thing. So the fact that this rank, which is unique, has been unique historically to the household cavalry, I see that as a huge positive, 100%. What's that, guys? We'll be back in just one moment. Just typing something.
Attention, Naïs. Est-ce que je peux passer là? Traverser? Allez, on avance.
Ah, there you go. In fact, so you recognise the horse and the guard. Let's be honest, they're pretty amazing down here. They are quite spectacular. It would have been lovely just to know exactly which horses are here. So I won't try and speculate on the names of the horses anymore because I don't want to tell you guys something that isn't true. If that makes sense. So unless I actually know factually of any reason which specific horse is here, I'm not going to speculate on it anymore. If I tell you it's X horse, then it's not. It shows that there's no point in me guessing. Hey, welcome, watching from Denmark. Oh, I
actually follow you, yeah.
You actually follow me?
I do.
You scared me. I'm like, hold on a second. Wait, why is somebody talking about it behind me? Yeah, you like it? You like to watch it?
I watch it all the time.
Literally?
Yeah, seriously.
That's very kind of you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're just...
Even introduced a friend to it.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Oh wow! So you actually introduced us to it, and did you say to her, "No, you're mad, I don't want to watch that," or did you start watching it? You like to watch it, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, to be funny, it is interesting. I mean, I love watching everything that goes on here.
Yeah.
I just tried to find out the names of the horses, but the corporal was like, "Nah, he didn't want to talk about it."
No. Not many people actually go near the horses today.
Yeah, I mean, these are two of the biggest horses that they've got in the household cav, so I think people are a little wary that if I go up and the horse bites me, it's probably going to take my entire arm off, not just the fingers.
Yeah, beautiful horse.
Massive, aren't they? Yeah, beautiful. 100%. You're just in the London for the day, just walking around? Or?
Yeah, well, I actually live in Ireland. I'm from London, but I actually live in Ireland.
I was going to say, that doesn't sound like an Irish accent.
So I'm just over visiting friends, so we said we'll come through.
Got to be done.
Would we just spot,
It's a small world, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Oh
God. Somebody's in the arch.
Again, it's
familiar sound.
It's a guy with his daughter. Just non-stop, isn't it? I mean, just non-stop.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
And it's fun. I do like to stand here from it because every single day there's something new.
We actually watched it the other night, when you were watching
the rehearsal.
The rehearsal, yeah.
Ah. To be honest, that for me personally was a real last-minute surprise. I wasn't 100% certain I'd be able to get it or that I get it right, but it was one of those lucky events that just happened to work out,
Yeah.
Even for me watching it, I was kind of standing there thinking, like, geez, I think the adrenaline probably came across a little bit live. I was a little bit too overexcited that night with the rehearsal, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great experience.
And it was.
Tip, there'll be another one soon.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to say when because everyone's watching, listening.
Yeah.
But there will be another one. Yeah, coming very soon. And I'll try my best to be there because the one that's coming up will be the last one before the actual coronation. So fingers crossed I'll be able to live stream it for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll do my best, I promise. See what's happening in the arches. Thank you guys for saying hello. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. A lot of people.
I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Yeah, a lot of people are too shy to say hi. I always say to people, "Well, hey, you're welcome to say hello." But obviously, some people are shy; they don't want to. I understand that.
Yeah.
So I sort of leave it up to everyone individually to decide. But enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Nice to meet you.
It's lovely to see you.
Pleasure.
My name's Ruth, by the way.
Ruth, I'll remember. Thank you so much, Ruth.
Right.
It's lovely of you to say hi. See you. I'll try. Bye bye. One sec, guys. Just going back in. I don't know who he was shouting or what he was shouting for, but it was the guy and his daughter that sheepishly walked away. Yeah, that's it. Ruth, yeah, very nice with two of her friends there as well. That's why I was teasing her. I said to her when your friend, when she mentioned it to you, did you want to think I'm mad or not? She was cool and really, really nice to come along and say hello. Thank you very much, Ruth. That was much appreciated. Very kind thing to do. When's the coronation day? It's on the 6th, which is obviously very, 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 very soon. This poor chap here has had to shout at least 2 or 3 times today. At least 2 or 3 times. The main thing is he's got a great voice. He really, really, really bellows. He doesn't need to put a lot of effort into giving those verbal instructions. He bellows it out, and boom, people listen to him because he's got a super powerful voice. I'm just wondering, actually, temporarily. 1 second. Where the other? Oh, he is there. I was just going. Where's the other guard? I wonder if he disappeared. I'm looking in the arch and he's not there because he's here in front of us, in the other arch. Happily, in fact, ensconced in the arch, facing each other. I wonder if they ever, when it's super quiet, I wonder if they ever pull face at each other, try and make each other laugh. As some kind of in-joke between the two guards that stand opposite each other in the arches. Never really paid attention. I didn't focus on them super closely.
walk past that arch. There was nothing there, no sign there, nothing.
Yeah.
And that guard stomped that.
One second, everyone.
It's like it's on YouTube.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's Mama.
Well, I
Go do it.
Go walk through it, yeah. Video.
The flyover for the coronation will be over the Mall. The Mall is going to be the single busiest point along the entire coronation route, without a doubt. It always is. That's obviously why they've lined it with Union Jacks. All of the team, everyone will be there. People that will probably, in my guess, start arriving this weekend with tents and sleeping bags. They will almost certainly claim the first key spots along the Mall. So that's the best spot to watch the flyover. Will I watch the flyover? Maybe. I'll do my best. I've got another idea of where I might be able to watch it, because fundamentally the flyover doesn't need to be watched from the Mall. Yes, it's the best spot, but it'll be rammed, absolutely chock-a-block. So the chance of getting good clear footage of the flyer past will be, yes, some people will, but fundamentally. Also, the other thing is, if you're filming the flyover, you're not going to get everything around it. In other words, the Mall, all the Union Jacks and the rest of it. So it doesn't actually matter if you're slightly away from that central area to film the flyover. The main thing is getting the flyover. The actual environment around where you're filming it is not, I would suggest, a big deal, particularly. Sorry. But I'm still trying to figure out and decide on the best approach in those few days, because my main fear about the coronation is whether or not there's actually going to be the ability to stream. What I mean by that, it wouldn't surprise me at all if along the route of the procession, mobile phone signals magically don't work. Okay, that's number one. I won't mention why, it's pretty obvious. Reason number two is that even if they do leave it on and mobile networks are functional, can you imagine how many people are going to be recording, uploading, trying to stream, FaceTiming, on WhatsApp video calling relatives? Oh, look where I am, blah, 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 blah. I just don't realistically think it will be possible to live stream anywhere along the coronation route. I just don't think it will work. We might see in the next couple of days or so, as it gets busy here and people start camping out, whether or not there are going to be problems with the networks. So let's just, I'll do my best, guys. I will. But the key thing is actually not even so much about whether I can live. I'll try it. The key thing is to be out and about, seeing things, seeing scenes, sights, and everything else that just don't exist and will probably never exist again. Certainly not in the next 10, 20 plus years. John, will we be having any more chats with Alex, as I was wondering if we could send you questions? I certainly hope so, Lorna. I was chatting with Alex myself last night. Obviously, it's a week until the coronation, okay? All of the troopers from both regiments have been working their what's off. Their time is very, very short right now. Alex is a very gracious fellow. Hopefully, shortly, yes, I will be able to speak to him and ask some questions. If we don't speak to him anytime soon, hopefully when the coronation is out of the way, there will be a lot more time then for questions and answers. But this next week is just, for these guys, crazy. The entire regiment has roughly, give or take one or two, 260 horses. Yeah, no, it's a good point, Lorna. It's funny, I said to my friend yesterday, almost 2 weeks until the coronation, she looked at me like, are you stupid or what? The coronation's next Saturday. Today is Wednesday, it's almost Thursday. Tomorrow, as of tomorrow, it's almost coronation day. The time is flying past. Really, really, really fast. Yes, the horse can do a backflip, but only if you sit on it and it lands on your head. That's the only condition under which the horse might decide to do a backflip. In other words, probably not. I think it's a very good point, actually. I really think that, as Ruth said, the horses are amazing and they're big, magnificent, in fact, but so dominant. When you walk along here and you see this massive horse, you think, I'm not going anywhere near that. It's just too big and too scary. Look at him. He's actually looking at the camera. Literally, the horse is looking at the camera. Look. He's beady eyeing the camera. That's right, horsey. Please don't run over here into me. Utterly, thoroughly magnificent in every single way. Thank you very much, Susan. One second. Trying not to bash into anybody. The police are a little bit, how to say, a little bit more active at the front gates today. And the fact that we've got these 3 bollards that just appeared in the risen position leads me to believe that potentially they're concerned about something. I've got no idea what it might be, but at the moment all is well. I'm right back now behind the crowd, just easier to stay back and see who gets brave enough to go up to the horse, if anyone gets brave enough to go up to the horse.
I can't.
So I'm right back now against the post on the street. I like this spot actually for the changeover as well. The guard in front of us will be back here at 3 o'clock, everybody. Sorry anyone if any questions have been missed. After this changeover, I need to go and pick something up, guys, but I'll keep it live on. New horses are just coming out now, everybody. The horse in front of us is about to change over. One horse is inside there, the other one is directly behind the horse that we're looking at now. Get ready. How about that? Flawless, eh? I mean, like, spot on.